Buc-ee's is a destination with something for everyone, from incredible quality food and pristine bathrooms to extensive gas pumps and a wide range of merchandise. Yet, unfortunately, many people miss out because 41 states are still without a single Buc-ee's location. However, there's good news for Virginia as it prepares to welcome not just one, but 3 new Buc-ee's locations soon. Currently, Buc-ee's national presence is primarily concentrated in 2 states with more than 3 locations. Texas, where Buc-ee's originated, hosts over half of all its stores. Alabama follows with 4 locations. In all other states, Buc-ee's has only 1 or 2 outlets, although Florida is expected to add 2 more soon. This raises the question of why Virginia is rapidly advancing to become a leading state in terms of Buc-ee's locations. To grasp why Virginia is set to receive 3 Buc-ee's locations simultaneously, it's essential to delve into Buc-ee's strategic approach to choosing locations. Their method involves selecting a site along an interstate that connects 2 major cities. They seek out areas that are natural stopping points where many people already pause during their travels. Once identified, they acquire around 23 to 25 acres of affordable land, preferably in an exurban area rather than a costly suburb, and proceed with construction from there. I refer to Buc-ee's approach as the destination along the way strategy. Consider this: everyone needs to make a stop at some point during their journey. Buc-ee's aims to be located at a convenient spot where people naturally take a break. By providing an exceptional experience, they encourage travelers to choose Buc-ee's over other gas stations in the vicinity. Buc-ee's excels in creating an awesome experience by simply being bigger and better than its competitors. The average Buc-ee's store spans over 50,000 square feet, with newer locations boasting around 74,000 square feet. In comparison, most convenience stores range from 2,000 to 4,000 square feet, while the average grocery store is just 38,000 square feet. That's a significant amount of space dedicated to offering a wide variety of products. Buc-ee's offers a wide variety of hot foods, a coffee bar, an extensive selection of homemade sweets, and barbecue. You'll also find merchandise including plushies, shirts, and mugs. Essentially, if you can name it, Buc-ee's probably has it. Excitingly, this popular destination is expanding to 3 locations in Virginia. Here's where they're headed. You might not be familiar with Rockingham County, and that's completely understandable. It's a rural and small area. However, it offers 2 distinct advantages that make it an ideal spot for a Buc-ee's. Located right off I-81, a major trucker highway running along the western spine of Virginia, this spot is perfectly positioned. This highway also provides access to the scenic Shenandoah National Forest. In Rockingham County, the city of Harrisonburg serves as the county seat and is home to James Madison University. With over 20,000 students, plus their parents and alumni, it's a bustling hub. What could be a better stop along the way than a new Buc-ee's right nearby? Buc-ee's is set to complete construction for a grand opening on June 30th, 2025, which is just this month. As someone who grew up in Richmond, I can tell you that New Kent is known as a quiet bedroom community just east of the city, often not quite fitting the typical suburban mold. Alongside Goochland on the far west side, it's one of the places where you can still purchase a couple of acres without spending a hefty sum. Conveniently located along I-64, New Kent serves as a great stopping point between Richmond and Hampton Roads, which includes Virginia Beach, Newport News, Portsmouth, and Norfolk. Consider this: nearly 2 million Virginians reside in Hampton Roads, with even more commuting for jobs related to shipbuilding and the military. If you're headed to Virginia Beach for a sunny weekend, I-64 is the obvious route to take. Virginia Beach attracts approximately 14.1 million visitors each year. With all these factors in play, it's no surprise there's a planned Buc-ee's in New Kent, right off exit 211, where they have already purchased the land. To grasp why New Kent is an ideal spot for Buc-ee's, let's take a brief detour to Kansas. Buc-ee's is currently constructing its inaugural location in the state, situated near the Kansas Speedway in Kansas City. Publicly available documents reveal an anticipated 4 million annual visitors to this Buc-ee's. If 4 million visitors annually make a new location viable, it's easy to understand why even a fraction of the 14.11 million tourists who visit Virginia Beach each year, along with commuters and residents in Hampton Roads, would make it a highly appealing location. With that context, let's move on to discuss our third Virginia location. Stafford County is located in northern Virginia and serves as an exurb, where residents from Loudoun, Prince William, and Fairfax counties have moved in search of more affordable land. However, it's rapidly becoming more expensive and is strategically positioned along the vital I-95 corridor, which stretches north to south from Washington, D.C. to Richmond. This location alone would justify the construction of any gas station, but it seems Buc-ee's is aiming for an even greater opportunity in this area. Interstate 95 stretches all the way from South Florida to Maine. Around 110 million Americans travel or commute on this highway. And while not everyone will pass through Virginia, those who do are likely to go by Stafford. This is where a brand new Buc-ee's is in the process of obtaining its permits. A press release from SL Nussbaum Realty has announced that Buc-ee's is planning to open a fourth location in Virginia, though the exact site remains undisclosed. With existing locations already positioned along the state's major highways, I-95, I-64, and I-81, the next location is still a matter of speculation. However, I have a few theories about where it might be. I believe Buc-ee's might choose one of 3 potential locations for their next build. The first possibility is along I-85 between Petersburg, Virginia, and Durham, North Carolina. Another option is on I-95 near Emporia, along the southern border of Richmond. The third potential site is on I-66 near Warrenton. Let me explain the reasoning behind these choices. All 3 of these locations are situated along major routes connecting 2 cities, and they aren't well served by the 3 planned developments. Currently, I-85 lacks any Buc-ee's presence, and I-95 near Emporia is over 70 miles from the nearest Buc-ee's in New Kent, which is situated on a different highway. Although I-95 in Stafford County is set to get a Buc-ee's, it's more than 130 miles to the north, leaving many commuters unserved along the route. I-66 presents an intriguing opportunity as it channels all the traffic flowing into Washington, D.C. from the west. Many commuters travel from areas like Winchester, Front Royal, and West Virginia's Panhandle for hybrid work options once or twice a week, and a significant number of them will be using I-66. Conversely, on weekends, numerous residents from the D.C. area head west to enjoy farms, pumpkin patches, wineries, hiking trails, and more. A Buc-ee's located near Warrenton could attract this traffic moving in both directions. Additionally, it could also draw in tourists driving to D.C. from as far away as Cincinnati. One reader suggested Wytheville, located in southwestern Virginia near the Tennessee border. It's an interesting idea because it could benefit from cross-border traffic along I-77, which leads north to several ski resorts, as well as I-81, which heads south to Knoxville. While it may not be as likely as some other options, it's certainly an intriguing possibility. So, those are my thoughts on potential locations. Where do you think Buc-ee's should build next? Feel free to share your ideas. If you enjoyed this, subscribe to The Coconut Mama on YouTube at youtube.com/@thecoconutmama for more.